Constant says, words are bridges between our feelings or our thoughts and the other people. Words are bridges between our feelings or our thoughts and the other people. So they are vectors. The vectors also show if the teacher understands rightfully the other person. Words are carriers, representation of feelings. Yes and no. But if you recognize, for example, a concerned father or mother for a child who's doing something dangerous or is about to make a decision that is not the best decision for his or her well-being, may be expressing anger, and that energy and that word that is being used, obviously it seems a different feeling, generates a different feeling in the child than the feeling that is being extended from the parents originating. So not always words expressing the right feelings. It's the energy that is expressing. So the energy, the key, should not only rely on the words to extend it, because it's just words. There is an energy that actually can extend. It's like the wind blows. You can't see the wind, but you can feel the wind. The same thing, the energy cannot be visually seen, but you can learn how to extend it to the child. And that energy is the same as in Star Wars, that it moves, but in exaggerated form. And that understanding, again, is a different knowledge. And I have discussion about ki in my book, Me, My Psyche, and I. And remember, guys, I have a channel on YouTube, over 300 videos about relationships and the psyche. Now, each one of them have turned into, many of them now, I'm turning more of them into, but many of them are now turned into different playlists. And if you go to a playlist called The Psyche, you'll have about 28 videos there that is talked about thoughts, consciousness, fear, desire, and ego, and so on and so forth, and its relationship between the two, between each other. And then there are many other playlists that talk about how you feel after breakup, how to move on, and so on and so forth. Many different scenarios. Now, if you go on YouTube, you can have many of these discussions about breakups and why you feel the way you feel, what happens, and so on and so forth. They're a little lengthy. They're not just 2 minutes like many other channels may have that maybe people are drawn to, because it seems like everybody is looking for an injection of answers these days. They're not willing to experience and learn how this psyche works, how the relationship between thoughts and consciousness is. What is it that makes us tick? What does it mean, thinking? What is thinking? Where does it come from? What is the relationship between thoughts and consciousness, between fear and how we feel, between our thoughts and how we feel, between our thoughts and what fear is, thoughts and fear and time and so on. These are all discussed in the channel that I have on YouTube. And you can also go to my Facebook page, Mind That Seeks Truth. The link is up there. And you can also visit my site, mindthatseekstruth.com, where you can find sample chapters of my books, or the table of contents of my books, and the seminar that I held in a local university last year, I think. It's pretty interesting, about thoughts and fear and feelings and so on. It's perhaps the first time anyone was able to put this together, I believe. And it was interesting. It's 1 hour, and there's a sample of that 10 minutes there. You know, the whole video is like maybe $8.50, but the sample of it is, you can get a lot from the sample too. And the books are also in ebooks and paper. Also, if you need to talk to me one-on-one, which I do that around the world during the week, you can go on the consultation part, and then you can book a time, and of course we'll have a Skype conversation together on the matter that is on your mind. let's see.